What's up, everyone? It's the ReCrate, a weekly show where we talk about everything Uncrate posted this week and decide whether we'd cop it or drop it. I'm CJ,
I'm Jay.
and Jay, you originally got me into Uncrate about
I
10
feel
years ago.
I feel like I've been looking at Uncrate for I don't even know if they've been around this long, but it feels like 15 years. Like right after I graduated college in '06.
Oh man, it's every day. I look at it every day.
It is probably the only site that I've looked at multiple times a week for the past what feels like 15 years.
I think it's one of the sites that always manages to distract us from what we both know we should be doing. And that's why we're having this conversation.
You know, the site, no matter what they post, what I've always loved about it, and we come from the design world, we were working together at a big printing company, like every image is perfect resolution, no matter what screen you're on. Retina, before they even had Retina screens, I always felt like they were getting images of products that were coming out, about to come out that you couldn't find anywhere else on the internet. So I was always just ridiculously impressed at the presentation of it. And it was essentially like a site for guys. I can't tell you how many links I have sent for people that are like, oh, I want to get you a gift. What can I get you? And I go right to Uncrate because there's something on here I want.
Oh, it's the first place I go when I start doing my Christmas shopping every year.
It's amazing. It's just amazing. They've stuck with the same philosophy right over the years. They've had to add advertising, right? And advertising slots to make money, I'm sure. But they always stuck to one premise. They release anywhere, I don't know, what feels like 3 to 7 products a day.
Yeah.
And it could be anything. It could be a ridiculous house, Jeff Bezos' yacht, an iPhone, clothes. Like, it's just all gear that like guys would be into. And I mean, we're just trying to pay it back to this site right now.
Yeah.
Because we've seen a blank YouTube channel for Uncrate forever. I mean, I even bought, CJ, I even bought their magazines.
Yeah, I love
They
them.
were doing a quarterly, ridiculously awesome, high-quality magazine where they would incorporate some of this gear and locations, and they would go out somewhere in the country, the world, with an incredible photographer and just make this amazing quarterly book. And just everything they've done, CJ and I have just like absolutely loved. And we basically have this conversation weekly. So we figure we bring it to YouTube here.
Yeah. I don't even mind the ads because they're so on brand.
Yeah.
They almost disappear with the rest of the organic content. I've never had a complaint except for some of the prices, but that's not
I get tricked all the time. All the time.
Love it. All right, well, let's dive in. What are we copping and what are we dropping from this week?
So here's just a last overview. Here's what Uncrate, the site, looks like. Just a complete mix of items. So we're going to dive into the ones from this week and just have a little conversation. And as CJ said, we're going to tell you if we cop it or drop it.
Let's go. Levo 2 oil infuser drop.
I mean, pre-made edibles can cost up to 10 times more than doing it yourself. No matter your herb of choice, Levo, I guess it's called Levo. Levo 2 elevates homemade infusion to an art form, removing the guesswork and the messwork all at the touch of a button. Beautifully designed. I don't know if Nikki's going to go for this on the countertop, but let's see. Levo 2 fully automates the process of drying, activating, infusing, and dispensing your own potent herbal infused oils, butters, honeys, and more.
Yeah.
We're going to drop
I'll just buy my weed edibles. I'm not trying to make them at home with an appliance.
Yeah, we're going to drop this.
Drop. That's a drop.
Man,
there's that Pomeranian.
Yep. All right, let me get rid of this. All right, next up, CJ. I mean, listen, you want to talk about a watch guy? I don't even need to talk about this because I'm rocking the Apple Watch. So any watch that comes up, I'm immediately going to drop it. And CJ's probably going to go on a rant and tell you all about this watch. So I'm dropping. CJ, go ahead.
9.5 times out of 10, Jay, you're 100% correct. But in this case, I'm gonna drop it. I don't see a place for that in my collection.
Deal. Done. Moving on.
Over it. I'm over it.
All right. So here we got some Nike and Travis Scott collaboration on some Air Maxes here. I'm honestly really down on Nike. I haven't bought a pair of Nikes in a long time. I've been working out in my no bulls, and I've really been on that Adidas Ultra Boost kick for a long time. And I'm out on these, especially a collaboration with, say, a Travis Scott. It's not for me. Drop.
Yeah, I mean, every Travis Scott collaboration is hot, but I'm gonna drop.
I'm gonna talk about Travis Scott a second here, because I had ordered for Christmas last year off Travis Scott's shop a giant 3-foot McDonald's chicken nugget pillow.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a cornerstone to my wife's Christmas gift, and it never came. They never answered. I had to dispute the charge with my credit card company, who actually sided with me and gave the money back, because literally the shop was taken down after they took the money. And I heard this happen to a lot of people. So I'm out on Travis Scott. That's just an additional piece there.
Sorry that happened to you, brother. Cop. Don't even care. Cop. It looks too good to not.
I mean, we're gonna scan through these pictures here. I mean, I'm sold on the double doors here. I mean, just them opening that way is ridiculous, and those seats are just gorgeous. I don't even know. Is this an electric car? The 4-door vehicle offers level 4 automated driving. I believe Tesla is still trying to get to level 2. That is what their full self-driving beta is. So if this is level 4, and I'm guessing the levels go up as it gets better, this can probably drive around without any supervision.
I want it.
I'm dropping it. I don't like it.
You're dropping it.
Yeah, I don't like the design. I don't like the look and feel. I'm not trying to be the guy that gets out of this car.
I'd be the guy who lives in that car. I'd sell everything and be the guy who lives in it.
Drop.
Okay, respect.
All right, here we go. Everlast. Here's another collaboration. Everlast and Reigning Champ boxing collection. I know Reigning Champ. I think that's some stuff LeBron has worn before, seen that on him. There's not a lot of detail here. I'm not really seeing the gear. You know, Everlast strikes me, CJ, as that brand like champion that's kind of can make a quick comeback, and people all of a sudden the kids are wearing it and everyone's like, this is the new stuff.
Yeah. It's been around for too long. I'm going to drop this though.
Okay. It's hard. I mean, let's click into the site. I mean, we got it. There's just not enough information here. Oh, great. So this collaboration's really moving. I guess it's just boxing gloves and a bag. So everything I just said, I take it back. I'm not buying this stuff. Drop. All right. So a little bit about Uncrate here. They do have their own shop. So you can actually purchase items directly from Uncrate, sprinkled amongst their other items. So this is one of those items that's indicated here with the Uncrate Supply logo at the top. So my brother is a big record collector. I don't need this. I'm dropping it, but this is certainly something that I'd consider getting him.
I'd cop it.
It's cool.
I'd cop it. It's nice. I got a small record collection. I'd like to have more.
You know, now that I look at it, I don't know. Now it's kind of screaming a little like cheap, like IKEA to me.
That varnish or veneer.
Yeah, you know, let me see another look here. I could tell there's some quality here by these interlocking corners. You can see that. I get my trackpad.
Some good joinery.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of pretty. I'm dropping it.
That's a drop. Cop.
I don't even want to talk about this. Knives aren't for me.
I'm gonna cop it.
My buddy got me a knife.
With a nice edge.
I got a knife once as a groomsman gift, and all it does is open up my Amazon packages. So not for me. Drop.
That's a cop for me.
Don't even know how this pulled up in our thing here. This must have been a sponsored post that I shift clicked it. So I'm gonna let you talk about this watch. I'm dropping it.
Drop.
I'm still Apple Watch.
Drop. That's a drop for me.
CJ knows there's only one watch that I will replace my Apple Watch with, and who knows if we'll ever get to that. So that's a big mystery, maybe a surprise one day.
Maybe. If anyone has any guesses, let us know.
Drop them in the comments.
Drop them.
So Squarespace, again, this must have been a sponsored click that I did from the homepage. I mean, I'm a big fan of Squarespace. I built a bunch of websites on Squarespace. I'm copping it.
I'd cop Squarespace.
All right.
I'd cop Squarespace.
Who knows, CJ? This channel might see a Squarespace website one day. I don't know.
You know, let's hope it gets there.
Yeah.
Let's hope it gets there.
Here is a very interesting item.
That's a cop. That's a cop from me.
If I was venturing out in the snow, I'd want to be on this. This seems cool as hell.
Yeah. I don't do that very much. Snow adventuring is not really my thing, but I think this would give me a reason to.
Very cool. And it's also big fan of battery operated items as opposed to gas. So this is pretty cool. Don't want to get stuck out in the cold with this, but I'd give it a ride around back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Drop. Immediate drop.
I mean, I'm not ready to make that decision yet, CJ. I'm going to take a look at this. This Candela C8 hydrofoil speedboat. The C8 hydrofoil speedboat emphasizes speed with the innovative hydrofoils. I'm pretty sure this is the same tech that Zuckerberg we saw flying around Hawaii on that surfboard. I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at here, except on a boat.
Scroll through the images. I just want to make sure this isn't a render.
This is crazy. This is also battery powered. The whole boat's controlled by a 15.4-inch touchscreen and the app. My goodness.
Are those just renders?
So is it me or is it hovering?
Oh yeah, the hydrofoil. That's what it does. That's what they do.
So it is like that Zuckerberg surfboard.
Yeah. Hydrofoils. Very cool stuff, but
this is too early for me to cop something like this. I'm an early adopter, but not in this case for something on the water. I'm dropping it.
If I'm copping a boat, it's got to be big enough where I don't run into the person who's driving it, and I'm just sitting by the pool on my boat with a cocktail.
Have you ever been on you're just like you're saying, the size of this boat is not big. I mean, look, maybe what are we fitting? 1, 2, 3.
Christ, this is a disaster.
4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe a person on the back that's going to fly off because there's nothing to hold on to. Like,
I mean,
I think
it's a cool little runabout, but like, not for me.
This interior is like, to me, a joke. Chris had a baby, so that's
this is going off the rails here a little bit.
All right, so this boat, I'm dropping it. You're dropping it.
Dropping it.
I'm copying this all day. I grew up with one of my best friends had this on the wall without the autograph. So you throw that autograph on there. I mean, this photo is iconic. I'm all in. The baby is joyous.
Copping it. That made it worse. Copping it.
CJ, I don't know why I see you driving this around town.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not cool enough. Like, CJ, show them the sleeves. Can we see?
Nah, I'm just copping it.
You can not for me. Drop.
It's so cool.
It's just I would look foolish and you would look way too at home. This product's meant for you.
It is.
All right, here we go. Ooh, a little cocktail recipe. So we're looking. Wow. So little 1.5-ounce bourbon, little sweet vermouth, and a Campari. I don't know what that is. But I'm all in. This looks like something I would drink at a wedding. I'm copping this.
Copping it.
Oof, garb.
Drop.
There's no way I'd be caught dead in any of this.
Dropping all of it.
I mean, maybe those shoes, if I was like retired, they kind of remind me of Tom's, but probably not. Dropping it.
Too much beige. Copping it.
I'm dropping it. I'm not discussing any of this on the internet. So, CJ, you can tell me why you're copping it.
I mean, it's not just about me and the experience. My partner's got to get something out of it too.
2 hours of play per charge.
Love that.
Waterproof.
Even better.
Smooth body safe silicone. All right, I'm probably dropping your copping.
I'm copping.
We're moving on here. Very nicely designed piece, though.
Very nice. Yeah.
All right. We have another probably overpriced watch that you'll want, and I'll drop. So here's the IWC Schaffhausen Laureus Sport Pilot's watch. You can't even tell someone what you're wearing because that's the most ridiculous title for a watch ever.
The point, you wouldn't have to tell somebody who knew what it was. They would just know. And I like IWC, but they're a little too big for me. That's going to be a drop.
Okay. Dropping it as well.
It's going to be a drop.
Another ad. We're skipping that.
Cop.
I mean, immediately dropping. Unless this is going to help me open up my packages faster, it's out.
It might.
Drop.
All right.
All right, interesting. Apps. I like when they do apps here. So let's see. Future personal training. So finding the motivation to work out isn't easy with a team of expert trainers. Future, which is the name of this app, is here to give you the kick in the pants you need. The fitness app connects its members to an actual coach who creates a personalized workout program based on your goals, schedule, and lifestyle. Workouts are sent to your phone each week. You'll receive daily texts from your coach to check in, give you extra nudge if necessary. All right. So a personal trainer app, I'll tell you what I've found, CJ. I have no problem sticking to a regimen, going to the gym, doing the right workouts. That's not the problem for me. So this is a drop for me. If this was a nutritionist or someone that could help guide my eating to help me achieve goals, I'm all in. The workouts, not necessary for me. I don't like working out at home. I'm going to the gym, typically CrossFit, and that's it. So I'm dropping this.
Yeah, it's a drop from me too. As much as I'm a fan of data and all that, I don't need the nudges. I don't need the plan creation. I can learn from my own mistakes. It's a drop.
Here we go. Do you have any idea do you know what ISPA stands for?
I do not.
Missing something? ISPA Drifter, the natural NTRL, pairs back the design to its most basic while drawing inspiration from the Japanese tabby footwear. We're not going to deep dive into this. I'm copping these. I think they're fire.
I'm dropping them.
Any reason?
I don't like the silhouette. It's not for me. I've tried the sock fit style before. Doesn't.
I love the sock fit. That's all about the Adidas Ultra Boost. So most of them are like that. I could like these with a pair like skinny jeans or some nice tapered pants. I mean, these are going to look incredible, I think.
It's going to be a drop for me.
All right, looks like we got a red camera system.
Yeah, drop. That's a drop.
If I had a studio and this was my main shooter and it stayed set up all the time, I'd cop it, but there's just no way I'd get any use out of this on a regular basis unless I was a professional videographer. So
nope, not for me.
Or maybe we'll be recording this show one day, CJ, from the red Camry. But right now, we're dropping.
Dropping. Unanimous drop.
So this is interesting. This is actually a new thing I've seen Uncrate doing. I'm gonna actually go back to the homepage here because I want to show you what that post looked like. Okay, so it's a partner post. So this place wanted to be on Uncrate. It was not selected by Uncrate, and it looks like, CJ, we're getting a magazine style layout here.
Love it.
And I love it too. I haven't seen this style of post from Uncrate. I mean, it's beautiful, of course, as always. I don't know if we're going to cop or drop, but if cop or drop are we going to go there, maybe check it out or not? I'm copping it. I'd go check it out.
I'd work. Yeah, I'd go there. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right, good deal.
Drop.
What am I seeing?
Drop.
So Italian designer Pierpaolo Lazzarini. redefined the term resto mod with his floating motors. This is a Volkswagen, but I mean, drop. There's
Drop.
no way. This doesn't even have a price. I don't even want to know what it costs.
I went to
There's
the website
no,
earlier this week. It's all
you
renderings.
did? It doesn't
There's
even
no
exist.
like legit product.
There's no way I'm buying a
Right.
drop.
Cop.
Yeah, I'm
Love
copping
good
this.
furniture design.
This to me just screams like what IKEA would make if they had money or the means to sell something of quality.
Yeah.
It's got that mid-century modern vibe. I'm digging it, copping it.
It looks like it should
At
have a stack of
$1,000,
Uncrate
it's not.
magazines next to it.
Yeah, I mean, and even at $1,000, if you had maybe 2 of these next to your couch in your living room as like main pieces, it's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
ridiculous ask.
No.
I love them.
Love them. Cop.
Cop it.
Wish I was sitting in one right now. Cop.
So this is a clock.
Cop.
I guess this, CJ, is this something you think just sits on? Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, this is some functional art.
I mean, 31 grand. Price even taken out, not for me.
100% for me.
Too modern and weird. It's not for me.
It could have another 0 on it. It's still a cop from me. I love everything MB&F and Leppy do. It's a cop. Solid cop.
Drop for me.
Drop.
All right. You dropping these?
Dropping them.
See, if I'm going out on a hike and it's a little cold out, these look like they can do an. I'm copping these. You know, Reebok's hanging on. I think someone else just had to buy them. Some big group just bought them. They're hanging on to the last thread here. They couldn't even get it together with CrossFit and that collaboration. They lost that. Now Noble's the sponsor, which is all they had left, really.
Yeah.
Was those, those races, the mud races and CrossFit. And I don't know what the heck Reebok's doing. I'm sure they're going to maybe tuck away for a little while and then come back with like a champion style revolution of retroness. But
Bring back the pump.
I would cop these. If I was doing a little hike in a cold weather, these look fun. I would definitely cop them.
Yeah, I'd be dropping those.
I mean, I'm dropping.
Copping.
This is straight up your alley. Yeah.
All of it.
Straight up your alley. All right. Dropping that.
Straight in my pocket. Cop.
All right. Now you're copping this.
Copping it. I don't even care about the 007 branding.
I do.
I love the Defender.
I see. That's what I was going to say. I think the Defender's incredible. It probably gets 3 miles to the gallon, but I would never cop something with like a 007. Like, it's corny to me, but this car is absolutely incredible. So I'm going to drop this one, but I'm going to say a Defender all day.
Oh, I can, because it's a Defender, I can see past it.
I'm sure you can unscrew those 007 light bulbs, and it's probably perfect. Let's see if there's any. I wonder if they did anything on the interior. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, geez. Now you got it built into the UI. I'm out. Dropping it. Not for me.
Yeah, I might have to drop it then, too.
Not for me. Too much. Oh, on the badging. It's a beautiful car. I'm dropping it, CJ.
Yeah,
if you change your mind.
I'm rescinding. I'm dropping. All
right, so we have some food here. This is a partner post, so Huel, just to be clear, they paid to be here. It's never a good idea to skip a meal. Huel makes it easy to grab a quick, tasty lunch that doesn't involve a drive-through window. Balanced, plant-based meal, ready in minutes. See, I'm copping. I'm all into the quick meal that keeps me from a drive-through.
Oh, I mean, I'll still go to the drive-through, but I love a good liquid meal from time to time.
I feel like to this point, all we've really had access to was like a protein shake, right? You get a protein shake.
There's like athletic greens and stuff out there. There's some more.
Glad you brought that up.
Options.
Glad you brought that up. I take athletic greens every day, but it's only 50 calories. It's not meant to replace a meal. It's meant to just supplement whatever maybe malnutrition is in your diet. True. This seems like this should be, I don't know how many calories we're looking at here. Let's go to the site. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's only 50 calories, but if it's going to replace a meal, it's got to keep you full for a good amount of time. And I'm trying to see. Come on, give me something. Calories, carbs, protein. Here we go. Nutritional information. Yeah, there we go. So we got 400 calories.
Solid.
In this pouch. That's awesome. I'm definitely copping this, CJ.
I cop that.
Hell yeah.
That's a cop.
Love that. I'm putting this on my list. This might make my top 5 by the end of the month.
Add that to the crate.
Yeah.
Drop.
Yeah, I'm dropping. There's no way in hell I'd look good in this.
No.
I mean, I'm going to let you go. I'm dropping, Not for me.
I like Genta. I like Genta's designs historically. I like a good Mickey Mouse watch. I'm going to drop this one, though.
It's fair.
I'm going to drop this one.
CJ, I think we're on our last one for the week. Be prepared.
Man. Be prepared. What do we got?
Damn, nothing that exciting.
Cop. Copping it.
Of the big luxury players, the traditional luxury players, I should say, Mercedes, BMW, Audi, in those categories, Mercedes is lowest on my totem pole.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm going BMW, I'm going Audi, but I'm not going to go probably Infinity before Mercedes. Maybe I would actually. Mercedes just down for me. It's just
Mercedes is top for me.
I
put Mercedes over Beamer and Audi. Big
body absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, listen, I'm taking a Tesla right now, or one of those new Rivian trucks. I love CJ over anything, but Mercedes, as far as luxury brands, is down for me. So I'm definitely dropping this. I'm not the guy to pull up to a restaurant, get out of this car, and look cool. That's just not me.
It's me all day. Big body Benz. Cop.
CJ, we're done.
That was a week.
I mean, that's it.
It was a good week. I don't think I blew the bank.
No, we didn't see anything. I mean, I don't know how much that hydrofoil boat was, but we didn't see anything like absolutely bananas ridiculous this week.
Yeah.
Like always, great quality photography, simple write-up about the product. And that's about all I got. First episode down here.
Love it. It's a good conversation, and we'll be back next week.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Take care, everyone.